Yes. So last night, Nicki Minaj spoke out about the Gucci Mane and Keyshia Ka'oir interview that we did up here. And I know that we've covered her tweets on it, but last night was a little bit more in depth. She went live on Twitter Spaces, and she talked about how she felt like Keyshia Ka'oir thrusted herself to the front of that interview. So she says that it was basically a setup for us to just talk to Keyshia Ka'oir and not Gucci Mane. Let's take a listen to Nicki Minaj, number one.
Oh my goodness.
Why would you have had to decide if you were still gonna do a show because you got bit by a bee? Is you who the you think we was born yesterday, dumb? You see how you just revealed that the show was to talk to you? You see how you just revealed that it was not about Gucci Mane, you silly. And Miss Deb said she wanna get in on the motherfucking action too. But I said, we trying to be nice. Since when, if somebody's spouse, I use that term loosely depending on certain things, gotta do the show? If you had an allergic reaction, why you didn't do your self a favor in us and sit the outside? You are that insecure about your aging face that you have lied to millions of people and said she got bit by a bee or some that she had an allergic reaction. Notice she ain't say that prior to that footage coming out. Like she didn't wake up that morning and say, oh my God, y'all, I got this sting by a bee. Well, I got an allergic reaction. Blood tea. It was when the footage came out that she seen her filter didn't come with her outside that day.
I have no idea why we entertaining this. Like, what?
I don't even know what she's talking about.
Just
I have
side
no
note,
idea.
Nicki would be amazing on Broadway, but first of all, we didn't even know Keyshia
voiceover, a cartoon.
Yeah, what? Amazing.
Yeah.
We didn't even know Keyshia Ka'oir was coming until she actually
Why
got
are you
into the room.
explaining this, bro?
Yeah.
Bless Nicki's heart. We sending Nicki healing energy.
I just want to put the facts out there because people believe things if they don't hear the facts.
Absolutely.
And the facts is we did not know Keyshia Ka'oir was here. She pulled up with Gucci. And
But listen,
read the
when is
book
she not
episodes?
with her husband? When is she not with her husband? It
Yeah.
ain't even that. Like, she with him everywhere.
Did y'all read the book episodes?
Yes,
read the book.
I'm reading the book now. I'm on chapter 6.
The book is absolutely about Gucci and his manic episodes, and it's about the person who is the closest to him, Keyshia Ka'oir, who also had to live through those episodes with
Correct.
him.
Taking
come
care
on,
of him.
man. What are we talking about?
Yeah. Well, yes. And
I don't even understand how she's making this about her, but God bless her heart. We sending Nicki Minaj healing energy.
But even outside of her being a big part of the book because she's her husband's saving grace, she always with him.
yeah, it's
So
her husband.
It's hard to not see Keyshia Ka'oir when you see Gucci Mane. Like,
And I'm glad
what are you
Keyshia
talking
was
about?
in the interview because
Exactly.
nobody ever talks to the individuals who have to deal with the people who have mental illness.
Yeah, and not only that, she was able to break it down, what she happened, what she saw. She was able to help people who are dealing with family members who have mental illness and the signs to see. I thought that was dope and
it's
amazing.
crazy.
So,
and we always see Kenneth with Nicki all the time. He don't be saying nothing. He always, sitting off to the side. But we always see them together. It's like, what's the problem?
Well, Nicki talked about for a second of
What's the problem that she was with her husband? I don't get it.
Well, yeah, so Nicki did mention her husband on the Spaces. She also talked a bit about, she says that the reason why Keyshia Ka'oir was in the interview and made it a priority being in the interview is not because of any of the reasons you guys just said, but because Keyshia Ka'oir is a narcissist. And the X Spaces actually got interrupted by her son. Let's take a listen to number 2.
The is so insecure at her face. Simply being her face. You see, not everyone ages like the generous queen because my light inside, my grace, my peace, my love, my paradox, my conundrum, my truth, my generosity, my humility, my restraint when I have the power to do so much damage and choose not to. Now, I'm no psychology major. I don't know much about much. But boy, do narcissists sure have a way of pushing themselves to the front by any means necessary. They will step on you. They will kick you. Wow, it ends today. You do not honor Gucci
Come on,
Mane.
Papa. Wait a baby.
So when
Isn't that the pot calling the blueprint pink? Like, what you mean? She's making this about her.
okay.
Listen, someone needs to read that Gucci Mane book episodes and learn something from it, okay? And intervene in this life that Nicki Minaj is living.
Yo,
because this is ridiculous.
Side note, Nicki would kill voiceovers.
What?
No, I'm not even joking. Like, could you when she was I closed my eyes and I was listening to the Scary Movie and just what she was saying, I was like, she would kill voice. Not like on the side. No, she could spit, she could rap, but Jesus.
Why are we entertaining?
I'm sorry.
We can move on now. I have one more. We can move on. Hey y'all, what's up? It's Loren LoRosa here talking about my guys over at Top Dog Law. Now you've heard the name, you've seen them around, and if you've ever been in a car accident, slip and fall, or even a worksite injury, you already know the move. Top Dog Law is where you call to get every dollar you deserve. Don't settle for nothing small because nothing should be small this season. Top Dog fights for real results, big cases, big wins, and you don't have to pay them a dime unless they win for you. It's a free consultation, no pressure, just real talk about what your case could be worth. Call now or check them out on Instagram at Top Dog Law or hit up topdoglaw.com. Let the top dogs handle it. Now, let's get back to the show. Because, in other New York news, Diddy almost lost his life behind bars. This was revealed in court by Brian Steele, his attorney. Yeah, somebody attempted to stab him in his throat. So in court, we found this out when they were trying to basically make the plea that, Diddy is going to be in danger behind bars. But his friend Charlamagne, who, I know one time we had talked about like who comes with the family. There's always a guy named Charlamagne Finney with his family, making sure his kids are good and, all the things.
The guy outside the courtroom with the Diddy shirt on all the time?
Yeah. So he spoke to Daily Mail once that became news and he detailed more of what happened. So he said an inmate snuck into Diddy's jail cell and could have murdered him. He said Diddy woke up with a knife to his throat. And he says that this was unreported, even though it was a close call and it was super violent because Diddy he didn't want it to be like a big thing. Now, Charlamagne says he doesn't know if Diddy fought him off or the guards came in. He just knows that it happens. And they also say if this guy wanted to harm him, Diddy would have been harmed. It would only have took a second to cut his throat with the weapon and killed him. So it was probably a way to say next time you're not going to be so lucky. Everything is intimidation. But with Diddy, it didn't work because Diddy's from Harlem. Now, again, Diddy's...
They always talk about Harlem like it's some goddamn university. What him being from Harlem got to do with anything?
Yeah.
Who said that? Nobody actually said that?
Yeah. It's a quote from his friend.
I was feeling the quote until he said that Diddy from Harlem.
Crazy.
Like
Diddy from Wakanda and he has these special powers.
Like
that was the only
Harvard
thing.
or so.
I think he just means, he been through some things. You know what I mean? He don't scare easily.
What you just said is a great point.
What?
They talk about Harlem like it's Harvard or Wakanda. Absolutely. Like it's some mystical place that
Diddy
gives
from
you
Harlem.
You almost got
and
him.
Karate chopped him and lifted him up in the air.
I don't know.
What does that have to do with anything?
In prison, it don't matter where the hell you from.
He had me until he had the Harlem.
They almost got him, but he's from Harlem. Huh? Man, what are we talking about?
It's sad. I mean, we could joke all day long about Diddy because some of these things are funny, but it's to the point now. There's no way that they should be sneaking into his jail cell and get that close to him, right?
Yeah, that is horrible.
That is crazy.
But it is prison, and those are the horrors of prison. You can wake up with all types of stuff at your throat. I'm just shocked that Diddy doesn't
wake up
more
with all types of things in your throat.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did say that.
I'm just shocked that Diddy doesn't have more supervision. I would think because he's such a high profile person,
I would think the same
with such a short
reason.
sentence,
Absolutely.
he would have a lot more supervision around him.
Well, I did ask, since I've been asking since this came up in court, like what happens next now? Like what do you guys request supervision wise and wherever he's going to end up? And I mean, of course they don't want to answer that because they don't want that to be a broadcasted thing. But after hearing something like this, if you're BOP, you have to take a lot of things into consideration.
Who's BOP?
The Bureau of Prisons, like the people that make the decisions of like where you're going, what the security is going to look like. They work with the.
I don't know. You just said Bop. Like what the hell? I'm like, what Bop got to do with it?
Y'all know I've been in.
What's going on with the appeal? Did we get any update on the appeal?
No, nothing yet. Nothing on the appeal yet. The last thing I heard was 4 to 6 weeks. That was it.
Yeah, because
you mean with the Trump stuff?
No, because they said they were going to file an appeal on the sentences. I was just curious if there's any updates. But after the first incident where they say Diddy almost got into a fight, like Charlamagne said, he should be under supervision like crazy. Absolutely. They should make sure he's safe because it would be crazy to see somebody like a Diddy or anybody in jail get hurt or killed.
Especially for somebody
after this is the second time now, And like you said, he doesn't have a long bid. It's a smaller bid, but still, it seems crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say we'll find out kind of what that looks like security wise, but I don't think that they'll even disclose it, you know what I mean, because of how high profile the case is. We'll just figure out where he's going and kind of what the security measures will be as far as like what the court has. But the White House did respond to me. I asked them about that report that said that Trump is backing away from this now, like he don't want nothing to do with it because of MAGA. And they just pointed me to that original statement that no White House official can give any updates. This is a decision up to Trump, and as of right now, that's not even a conversation.
Okay, all right. Well, that is the latest with Loren. And could you imagine Diddy's mental right now? There's no way Diddy can sleep in jail.
Well, it's prison, bro.
Yeah, there's no way he's sleeping.
Those are the horrors of prison.
It's the second time. There's no way he's sleeping.
Yeah, and I was reading this report by this guy who's like a legal analyst, and they were talking about how like celebrities are higher stake. I mean, it always depends on your crime too, but celebrities and people of like financial influencers are always of higher stake in bars.
All right.
Behind bars, I'm sorry.
All right, when we come back, we got front page news, and we'll talk to Mimi next. So don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up.
Wake your ass up.
The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?